Alright guys, so I'm just trying to give you a real quick view of a little side project I've been working on. This is gonna be my new Formula Offroad vehicle. I'm gonna still work on my XR10 because it's been working out quite well, as you can see from the videos that I've posted. But this is gonna be the new guy. This is the guy that I'm gonna really beat up, and hopefully you'll be able to take it. Now it's a combination of a bunch of other different crawlers and vehicles out there. You guys might be able to tell that these are bully axles. These are from RC 4-wheel drive. They're from metal construction, and they'll be able to take a lot of abuse. Not that I've had any problems with my XR10 axles, but I figured if I'm gonna go all out, I might as well put some really tough ones in there. These are the back axles. Pretty good design. I mean, they're pretty clean and nice, and they should be able to go smoothly through the sand. This right here is the Diablo crawler top, which I made a chassis for. I guess the chassis plates. I made those chassis plates to kind of fit it onto this design. I wanted it to be a chassis plate that was real, I guess, short from top to bottom, so that'll keep the whole rig kind of low to the ground. Still running the high clearance rods on it. Obviously I don't want it to be dragging on the sand, and as I've noticed from running my XR10, there's a lot of rubbing that goes on the chassis. I'm actually thinking about racing my XR10 a little bit just to get a little bit more speed out of it, because it won't be dragging in the middle. This guy also provides me with a wider chassis, which gives me a lot more room on the inside for me to be able to put the electronics, and not so much the electronics part of it, but I want to be able to put more of a bigger battery in there so I can get a longer run time. One major difference that you'll get from it running these axles is that you go to the basic, normal setup where you have the steering linkages in the front, as opposed to the XR10 having the linkage in the back. But I don't see that as a big issue, especially now that I'm running that shock servo saver, which kind of takes the place of this linkage. So it's not really a big issue for me. I guess the only thing missing on it right now is to put on the electronics, which I will be borrowing from my XR10 just to kind of test it. Hopefully this weekend I'll be able to take it out to the sand and post a few videos for you guys to see how well it does, or how horrible it does. I don't know, depends, we'll see what happens. And hopefully it works out. I mean, it should be a little bit easier to handle at high speeds because of the increased weight of the rig. A lot of guys in Formula Offroad are staying away from making a heavy rig, but I think it's actually going to help me out to have these heavier axles, especially when I come off and jump over the hill. Having all that extra weight in the front, it's going to cause it to come forward. An issue I've been having with my XR10 is that I've been having to do a little bit of playing with the throttle to get it to do that in some occasions because of all the weight being in the center of the chassis. Now I could put the batteries in the front, I think a lot of people do for crawling, but because of all the sand and running through the cliffs and all that, I really don't feel that having that battery in the front will be the best idea. It just gives me so much frontal area that it's just going to be dragging through the sand and all that, but we'll figure it out as we go, I guess. But like I said, just wanted to give you guys a quick look at what I've been working with, and hopefully you guys like what I got here. I don't know, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. If you don't like it, let me know. Tell me what you don't like, and I'll try to fix it or change it around. If you do like it, let me know too. Any input is appreciated. Thank you.